Governorship Election Petition Tribunal for Edo reserved judgment in petition filed by PDP and its governorship candidate Asu Godalu challenging outcome of Edo's 2024 governorship election. Plus on the news, first female Speaker of Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mojisola Miranda. From the international scene, at least one person dies in blaze which has torched more than 5,200 acres around the northern Japanese city of Ofunato since Thursday. Details of that in Mark coming your way soon to stay with us. Many thanks for joining us at this time. Now, details of the news. The federal government has earmarked 2.5 billion naira for procurement of satellite monitoring device for strategic monitoring of mining sites across the country. The approval was given on Monday by the Federal Executive Council. Minister of Solid Minerals Development, Dele Alake, said the approval was informed by the need to safeguard investment in the sector, stressing that satellites would provide real-time information and activities going on at the mining sites. He explained that gold mining activities is fraught with cultural challenges, especially in northern Nigeria, including differences in land allocations at state level. According to Alake, it is no doubt that land in each state are controlled by the state government, but where mineral is found in a particular state, the federal government takes prominence in controlling the resources. He noted that illegal mining has cost the nation trillions of naira, but revealed that the council has approved a new initiative to enhance regulations and curb revenue losses in the sector.
Today at the FEC, a memo was approved for the Solid Minerals Ministry, specifically to procure an integrated solution framework to combat unlicensed, unregulated, underreported mining activities, which had led to serious deleterious effect in terms of revenue leakages, illegal operations, and illegal extraction and exportation of our minerals.
Correspondent in Abuja.
The 11 universities have fulfilled the rigorous requirement, a 13-step National University Commission 13-step process to be awarded the provisional licenses to start operation. Here, the fact that we've approved these 11 universities, we've also issued a moratorium for all new universities. The ones that are approved today are the ones that have gone to almost the finalization stage.
Correspondent in Abuja, Ken Abuchi, reports that the council also approved provisional licenses for 11 new private universities in the country. Minister of Education Dr. Tunji Alausa, who read out the list shortly after the meeting chaired by President Bola Tinubu, said the president remains committed to expanding the frontiers of educational opportunities and infrastructure. We sincerely apologize for the technical glitches. Now moving on to the next story. The first female Speaker of Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mojisola Miranda, has resigned, and Right Honorable Mudashiru Obasa is re-elected as a new Speaker. She said the decision was to allow peace to reign in the Assembly and as well to abide by the decision of the party leadership, which she claimed is supreme. Also, all other principal officers stepped down from their position and new officers were elected as replacement. Galaxy correspondent Lebi Joseph has more in this report.
It was a heart-rending moment at the plenary where lawmakers, mostly in tears, took turn to extol the leadership style of Right Honorable Mojisola Miranda, who served as the Speaker for 49 days. Mojisola Miranda was elected Speaker on the 13th of January this year.
And as Speaker, we've seen a life-changing leadership in you. For the past few days, that you have seen that too. We've seen peace in this environment. Everybody loves you.
Today, I'm happy to celebrate. You have taken your tender above the common standard of excellence. You have displayed that your tender is giving capacity, is giving opportunity to move the nation and put the nation aright.
Announcing her resignation, Right Honorable Miranda said she opted to abide by the party decision to step down as the Speaker of Lagos State House of Assembly out of her conviction as a strong woman of peace and who has respect for leadership.
It is with every sense of responsibility that I hereby give you notice of my decision to resign as the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly with effect from today, 3rd of March 2025.
In order to fill the vacuum created by the series of resignations, new officers were quickly elected, and Right Honorable Miranda was re-elected as the new Deputy Speaker, while the impeached Speaker, Right Honorable Mudashiru Obasa, was re-elected one more time as the Speaker.
As I have said, today is not a speech-making day, but a day to celebrate my colleagues and thank them for all they've been doing. And I'm sure we'll continue to work together in peace, in love, and in harmony. So once again, I want to thank you. God bless all of us. Thank you for.
From Lagos, this is Lebi Joseph reporting for Galaxy TV News.
Moving on to other stories, as Constitution Review exercise 8 now bars both chambers of the National Assembly, the United Kingdom branch of the Commonwealth Parliament Association are throwing its weight behind bills seeking for special seats for women at the National and State Houses of Assembly. Need for passage of the bill for the required constitutional amendment on women inclusion in governance was made by the support for the bill by some members of the UK Parliament during courtesy visit on the President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, in Abuja on Monday. Correspondent Kolojo reports that the leader of the delegation, Kate Ofone Osamowo, pushed for consideration and passage of the bill, said the UK branch of the Commonwealth Parliament is very interested in legislative proposal aimed at better women inclusiveness in governance.
Come along to the Assembly to actually meet and to work with alongside the clerks and the parliamentarians who are trying to get the special seats bill over the line. And I really would love to hear from you and know what you're doing to support this bill to ensure that it does happen. But I want you to also recognise this is a cross-party delegation. So we have come as cross-party members from the House of Commons and also from the House of Lords, which is very similar to the House of Senate. And we really want to learn from you and exchange ideas and start a very broader conversation. Because if this bill is able to get over the line, we can start looking at other things.
Of a great and noble tradition, the Parliament, that you will avail us of your own experiences. Now, a tradition that has stood the test of time, one that has weathered the storms, braved tempests, and yet stands unyielding. This is the tradition of democracy. You have come to us not as strangers, but as brothers and sisters. And in fact, this is your part of your country. We don't forget our history, our genealogy. In fact, our DNA is tied to yours. So we welcome.
In his response, the President of the Senate said the bill will be looked into and given required consideration. He said the 10th National Assembly have legislated with this tool of conviction and have labored tirelessly to ensure that democracy is not a mere abstraction but a living, breathing force that transforms lives. Meanwhile, the House Committee on the Southeast Development Commission (SADC) has approved the Commission's 250 billion naira budget for 2025, expressing confidence that this will mark the beginning of much-needed development to the region, which has faced neglect over 5 decades since the Civil War. Committee Chairman Honorable Cruz Nkota, who spoke after the budget defense, described the approval as a major milestone.
Of 1,000 man begins